Hey guys, today I'm going to be explaining my Xbox 360 controller, just to describe and tell you how it all works. Okay, so this is my Xbox wired controller. So wired controller, and currently it's rolled up. So let's unroll it. Before we unroll it, show you this is the USB cable. So USB cable. And this controller is probably about 12 years old, maybe longer. Long cable. Okay, so that's untangled. So this is the Xbox controller. It's a black matte texture to it, smooth finish. And got some on top, a glossy top finish. So very shiny and feels very nice, very light in the hand, so easy to carry. So I could hold it with one finger, just like that. Balance it with one finger. And what we have here is the left stick. Left stick can rotate 360 degrees. Very smooth. Also got the right stick, similar to the left stick. And then we have the D-pad. D-pad up, down, left and right. Up, down, up, down, left, right. Up, down, left, right. So, in case you don't know directions like me, up, down, left, right. Okay, good. And then we have the face buttons, 4 face buttons. Got the A, X, Y, and B. And there are 4 different colours for each button. And we have the green colour for A on the bottom, a blue for X on left side, yellow for Y on the top, and red for B on the far side. So the buttons have a very clicky, responsive and clicky responsive gaming. Next we have the top buttons. There are four buttons on top. So we got the LB, RB, the right side, and getting back here, LT, left trigger, and RT on the other side. So did it RT and LT. Okay. LT, LB, RB. Slightly raised, you see, like bumps. LB is like left bumper, RB is right bumper. LT, left trigger, RT, right trigger. Triggers are shaped like this, almost right angle, and just enough, very smooth to push down, requires very little pressure. Okay, and then we have in the center here, we'll have the start button, typically used to pause a game or to skip a cutscene or to bypass sections if you need to. This is called the back button, normally called select in older controllers or even standard controllers you might see. Typically it's called select, but Xbox has back button, and they are just slightly oval-like in shape, oblongly oval shape. And then finally we have right in the centre is the Xbox logo. That is the home button. Okay, so, not sure if you can see, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This indicates the player number. So you have player 1, 2, player 3, have, let's count. So let's start with the face buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top buttons. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and I guess technically the home button, 13 buttons. So again, Xbox 360 controller, very responsive. As you can see, it's got this very nice shape to it, very comfortable in my hands. I've got fairly small to medium hands, so it's perfect for my size. So the buttons are assigned normally quite well for different genre of games, but let's say, okay, a first-person shooter like Call of Duty or Halo, typically you'd use RT for shooting, LT for the aiming, hold LT to aim, fire with the trigger, the right trigger, and then you have RB, maybe for melee, like a punching, or maybe you have a knife, you want to swipe and slash at the enemy, and then LB for like a stun grenade or a flashbang or something similar, and then you have A typically used for, well, maybe opening doors, interacting, and B for crouching, X could be maybe to use an item, and then Y for maybe a secondary fire or special use. And start back button, maybe for a map system, and then you have the left stick, normally used to control the character, so up and up moves the character forward, down, backwards, and then you can slide to the left, make the character, you sidestep to the left, or as gamers call it, strafing to the left, and as you guessed it, opposite is to the right, use strafe to the right. Okay, so forward, back, left, sidestep, right, sidestep. Okay, you got that. Okay, good. And then you have right stick. Most games would use it for camera controls, and especially for 3D games. So first person shooters are a perfect example for this. And you need us to look around, even when you're aiming, you need that fine tune, look around the map, and look around, explore, find your next objective. You could also use the right trigger button for your melee attacks. So you have many options. Oh, and also typically you may see in most modern games you can press L3 to run, so you can click and hold down to make the character run, and then you can just keep your thumb held down, and then you can push forward to make them run continuously, and then they let go to make them back to normal. And also what we have here is the lights, as I mentioned before, that indicates player 1 on the top left of the Xbox button here, the home button. So when the controller is connected to a console or a PC, whatever system with a USB port, then this will power on to indicate that it is ready to be played. So that's a closer look. So it's going to have a closer look there. See if that helps. And also finally what we have is we have a few holes where the screwdriver screws are embedded to keep the controller casing connected and intact. So we have one screw there, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see 6 holes for 6 screws to keep the 2 halves of the controller casing intact. Okay, so I think that concludes the end of this explanation of the